What is up, YouTube? This is therealhegotkickz. Hope you guys are all having a great day today. Before I get into this video, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell with these notifications every time I drop in these bangers. Hit the like button, hit the share button, do all those great things for me. Follow my Instagram at therealhegotkickz. Of course, on TikTok, hegotkickz95. Haven't posted a video on there in a while, but need to get to it. So today's video is going to be a little different. This is something we've never done before on the channel, but I feel like it needs to be done, and I feel like these tips need to be given out. But before we get into that, this video is sponsored by Soul Premise Sneaker Travel Bags. Appreciate you, Anthony, for always believing in me, bro. But this one right here is the Daily Commuter. Of course, like I tell y'all, man, this is the one I use every day for work, every single day. Like, not a day goes by that I don't. But as you guys can probably see, actually, because I feel my laptops in here. Let's see, laptops here, chargers here. So you have two spots for shoes. You go right here and then one right below it. And then of course you have a spot here where you can put like miscellaneous stuff here and just, you know, anything really, honestly. Like, this is the one where like I'm traveling somewhere for like a very short time, like I'm going back to my dad's, whatever. I'm using this one or work or whatever. They do have, like, I call them the big boys. The big boys is huge. They carry up to 5 pairs of shoes. That one right there is whenever I go on long trips. They have the roller bags. They got basically everything. But again, use my discount code HEGOTKICKZ, saves you 40% off, which on the Daily Commuters, that's like almost $100. So you guys already know what it is. Go ahead, get that. That's the only way I travel. To me, is the only way to travel. But again, you guys, today's video is going to be a little different. So I've had some friends get got. I've helped people figure out if they're Jordan 1s, especially because this is the one that everybody seems to fake a lot, are fake or not. I've done it at sneaker cons, you know, sneaker conventions, wherever. I've done it quite often, and one of my buddies here recently got, and he didn't come to me before it, but you know, hey, you know, lesson learned. It is what it is. So I'm gonna give you guys a few tips. I have two Jordan 1s here for a couple of these tips. Of course, I have the Royals and I have the UNC Blues. So, and just a random Jordan 1 box that I had laying around, because, you know. But so I'm gonna give you guys a few tips. Number one tip is, if it is a older sneaker, if it is a older Jordan 1, one thing that real Jordan 1s can get that fake Jordan 1s cannot is the glitter. And I don't know if the black light, yeah, black light will show the glitter and stuff like that on there as well if you can't really see it, because I've wiped this one off because I did a crep video for it. But yeah, there's glitter on it. But that one right there, yeah, as long as that glitter is on there, that's you know, that's something fake pairs cannot get, is that glitter. So that's one thing. Also on Jordan 1s, the back, you kind of want that hourglass kind of shape. Boom. And y'all know we like that hourglass. But that hourglass kind of shape right there, that's one thing you kind of look for. And it's kind of, you know, thicker and spread out at the top most of the time. I mean, you can go in Jordan 1, they'll have it. Boom. Start pulling others out. You know, you can just pull these out and they'll all have that same shape. The fake ones will not. That is one thing that they haven't, for some, I don't know how, but they have not perfected that yet. Another thing is right here, you'll look for like ghost stitching. Like, as you'll see, like the stitching will glow whenever you, and black lights help out so much with this. So that right there, everything's supposed to glow. The ghost stitching is something that will only show up to the black light. So like, if, like right here, this stitching here along the side right here up above, there would be something kind of like by it, something that would not show up other than the black light. That is another telltale sign. And another thing that they haven't been able to perfect yet has been the smell. This one still has it. So most, I won't say all, because I've had some that don't really smell like it, but I describe it as like a glue. And like that glue kind of smell, like, it's, you know, everybody that has a Jordan 1 has smelt it. and it's low-key kind of an addictive smell. Not gonna lie to you, like I'll take it and smell it and just keep smelling it. The fake smell, it just smells bad. Like it is a bad smell. Like I don't really know how to explain it, but it is not a very pleasing smell at all. And that's a huge sign, unless somebody like smoked cigarettes around it, and that's what it smells like there. But that is another sign. And then right here on the box, the black light will help tell this. There is now RFID chips, so you'll be able to feel it. You'll feel it like rise. And if you feel it rise, then that means that that's actually one from Nike. And another thing is, on not every fake is gonna have this, but sometimes the Chinese factories forget to take them off, and somewhere along the box will be a Chinese stamp. And you'll just have to check and look. And that's one thing that is always bad. And another thing that isn't like a super, telltale sign is not every box is going to have that green sticker, but if it does, that green sticker is supposed to kind of have like a little rise to it. It's not supposed to be flat or smooth or anything like that. It's supposed to be kind of like a little, little thump, like you can just rub up against it and you'll feel it. Another thing too is this stamp. 9 times out of 10, every fake that I've come into contact with, you will only see a very few like numbers. Like this one, you can see, it's kind of faded now, but you can see basically that whole number. The fakes, you won't see that. Like you'll see a few of the numbers if they have the stamp right. So that is another thing. The stitching on the insole, usually the placement, the men's size, usually that placement it's normally, on all of mine, it's been the same. It's right above that Nike Air most of the time. Sometimes I'll get somewhere it's like stuck in the middle, stuff like that, but most of the time it's right above that Nike Air. But if it's in the middle or anything like that, that's not like, oh, it's fake, but I always check it anyways, and that's one thing that I always do. And then I use, of course, the Check app, Legit Check app. I use tons of apps, and that's why, especially like whenever I do, early reviews and they don't come from, J or memory lane, which they mainly do, and I still always check it just because it's for me and it's for you guys. So I want to be as transparent with you guys as I can be. So I always do my own checks on it as well, because again, you guys are my family, and I don't want to do anything shady to you guys. So that's one thing, but that's what I really wanted to do today, was talk about, just give you guys some tips, some things to look for, some things to look at. And there's definitely people out there that are better than me at it, but if one of those things that I said is off, I'm not buying the sneaker. I'm not. So it's just for me, it's my personal, that's how I feel. I have been got before on a big purchase, and I vowed to myself it'll never happen again. And actually, that's kind of like right around the time I started getting into YouTube, and I got discouraged. But I knew that that one person wasn't gonna, I didn't get my money back, but that one person wasn't gonna ruin it for everybody else. So that's just a few tips I wanted to give you guys. Again, you guys, if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell with notifications, hit the like button, hit the share button, do all those great things. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.